To his corner after round 3, and he was in a fair bit of trouble. I think the bell saved him at the end there. And then I sat down in the corner knowing that, you know, it's a matter of time.
Seconds out, round 4.
Round 4. It's a great round for Froch, but now he's got to do it all again. A minute's rest. Was that enough for Boutte? How long before Froch rocks him again and gets him going again? It's not at all what most people were predicting here. It's another tale of the unexpected from a real tough guy fighter in Froch.
See, it's when Froch springs onto Boutte, he cannot do anything about it. When he tries to box his way in carefully, he doesn't get there, but when he springs onto him, that's when he creates the damage.
There's that left hand, but the trouble is, you see, Froch has got an absolutely fantastic chin. I've seen that time and time again. So the power that might have taken out other opponents might not take out him.
Well, this is a dream start for Carl Froch. I thought he'd have been chasing this fight by the halfway stage. Quite the opposite, he's dominated.
Repeat it, never got the jab into play so far, Boutte, not once. And that's been vital for Froch. Just reaching with the jab rather than snapping at that time. Froch has to keep the concentration levels all the time. I think this is the kind of opponent who's dangerous every second he's in there, Boutte.
Well, I think he's a worried man at the moment. I think he would like a couple of quiet rounds just to get his head clear. Look, every time Froch takes it to him, he takes it away from him.
Boutte did get him with a good solid looking left hand, and another one to the body again. No effect on Froch, who just sucks it up. But I'll tell you something, they thought, the Boutte camp, that speed was the key. They thought they were way too fast for Froch, but the hand speed of Froch has troubled Boutte right the way through.
It's the fact that he's moving right in with the punches, he's not reaching with them, he's actually charging into Boutte, so Boutte can't get set for counter punches, and Froch getting power into the short punches. Good work here from Boutte, coming back into things a little bit.
But how soon before Froch gets him going again? It's a long way back in a way for Boutte here. This is the kind of crisis he hasn't really had since the Andrade fight late on in the game. Those big booming shots on the right hand, Boutte took that as well.
Boutte cannot continue to take these shots. He's going to get knocked out here. He's out of it already.
His legs seem to be gone, but he sucks it up, and his conditioning has got him through to this point. But Froch can smell blood here. Oh, and a big shot. Rocks the head. Is the referee stopping?
Is it the bell?
Oh, it's the bell.
It's the bell.
In there. I thought for a moment there the referee was going in to stop. There's some damage by the eye. Hardly knows where he is, Boutte. Couldn't find his way back from the corner in all that. We couldn't hear the bell, such was the noise.
By round 4, I was trying to finish him, and I was putting the pressure on him. I just unloading big shots. I backed him up, fell short, and then a left cross catch me on the chin. But I just swallowed it up, just munched it like Pac-Man, walked through it, and then just carried on unloading my shot. So that would have made him feel even more nervous, and oh dear, I can't stop this monster.
Boutte, of course, deserves credit for coming out for the 5th round, but that's what fighters do. You know, fighters don't use logic or common sense. If they did that, then they probably wouldn't be fighters in the first place.
I understood why they sent him back out, because they thought that Boutte could maybe get on his bike and box his way through a couple of rounds, and then maybe eke his way back into the fight. But you can't survive against Carl once he's nailed you that many times clean and flush.
I was surprised for him to come out for round 5, but again, I would have come out. I think most fighters at this level would still come out.
Seconds out, round 5.
Here's round 5. Is Carl Froch here on the brink of something absolutely extraordinary? He has been an underrated fighter, there's no doubt about that, particularly earlier on in his career. There's that blood around the left eye now of Boutte, who's showing great courage to stick in with this. at all. Absolutely none.
Froch is in fire, so whatever Boutte throws at him, he'll just walk straight through it.
I think you said it there. It's a Nottingham Forest fire, isn't it? That's what we've got here. Oh, it's out right hand. The referee might have stepped there. It's more. He's stopped it this time, surely. He goes sacks against the ring. Now he's going to give a count. There are people who've got in the ring. He can't go on, Boutte. He can't, surely. No. Eddie Hearn got in the ring and
it's all over. The tension's
in
around. It's all over.
It's over. Carl Froch, once, twice, 3 times a champion, still of Nottingham, and that was quite amazing.
Well, they talked that he would do it. Not too many people believed he would do it. I don't even know how many people close to him believed he would do it. But it shows you the difference between boxing in the First Division and boxing in the Premier League. Wonderful performance from Carl Froch. People asking, has he come to the end of his career? Quite the opposite. That's the best performance of his life. Saved it for a special night in Nottingham.
I was so pleased for Carl that up to now the greatest night of his career took place in his hometown. That's huge. I mean, what a memory that is for the rest of his life.
What a win. That was one of the greatest wins ever I've seen from a British boxer, and against the bookmakers' odds too.
Well, it was chaos, that final round. There was one shuddering headshot, which was the perfect signal for the referee to step in and stop that fight.
He didn't actually wave it off, but he crossed his arms. So that's fight over. Eddie Hearn jumped in the ring, lost the plot.
In my mind, the fight's over. I didn't even know what I was doing. It just meant that much to me.
Somebody bear hugged me from behind. I don't know who it was. I thought, that's not, Rob, don't do that. Who's that behind us? And by the time I'd turned around to see who it was, he'd done some magician trick and he was out of the ring. And I thought, was that my imagination or did someone actually have hold of me?
Just fabulous from Carl Froch. An incredible performance. What a performance he gave the fans here. They will never ever forget it. And by the way, neither will we.
Your winner, and the new 3-time champion of the world, the Cobra,
The moment of reality hits you that I've done it. You know, I've beat an unbeaten fighter, I'm now world champion again. So it's hard to put that into words, it's hard to define the elation, and you know, you can't find the words to describe the level of, you know, intensive excitement, enjoyment, you know, the accolade you're about to receive, the fact that it's all over, because there's a lot of pressure on your shoulders and a lot of build-up tension. You know, that's all finished in one go, and that's what makes it, for me, the greatest sport in the world. So much at stake, there's so much pressure, and your life can dramatically change. It's just an amazing feeling. Unless you box and you've been there and done it, you to words, but hopefully I've explained it well enough for you.
I've always felt a little bit sorry for him. He's never quite had the recognition that names like Calzaghe and Eubank and Ben had during their time, and it was a wonderful statement of how tough and how clever, as it turned out, he and his camp are, and you've got to put him there, I think, among the list of the great fighters of this era.
He wasn't just showing everybody on the night, he told me he was going to show me as well on the night. He was going to show me what he can do after all these years, and we had a laugh and joke about it, but he did. He showed me an even better Carl Froch than we've ever seen before. I knew he could beat Boutte, but you know, could he do it in that fashion and style? Maybe I thought he could, maybe I didn't think he could quite do that. But he's hard, Froch, he's hard, man. Do you know what I mean? You'd have to nail him to the floor. Carl's speed was smack on tonight. Yeah. Brilliant.